big story ahead of him probably coming up since the zombie apocalypse seems to be rising right now. Is he ready to tackle all that?
I don't know. I think but he has no choice. You know what? I think he is ready because he knows how dangerous the situation can be if it gets out of control and if it's uncontained. They got lucky in the Max Raven situation with it being in the basement and being contained in that way, but I think he can go. If this were to get out, it will really be the apocalypse. So I think anything that they do to stop that, he'll do.
Towards the end of season 2, well, at the very end of the season finale, there was a choice that Liv was trying to make for you because they were surrounded by zombies to either turn you into one so that you wouldn't get hurt.
Yeah.
What was that like? Because I didn't want your character to become a zombie. I wanted you to stay human because there's enough zombies roaming around Portland. So what was that scene kind of like that? There was a really contentious moment with you, Liv, and Major in that little room.
You know, I love that moment. It was one of those things where, I didn't know Clive was going to find out about zombies until we got the script. Like, so no one knew. So we're reading the script like it's another day. I'm like, oh! You know, we had no idea that he was going to find out. And the way with all that, we was like, oh, it's happening. It's happening. But in that moment, when I got to that scene, I'm happy they made the choice of him not wanting to get scratched because I was like, I didn't think that would be true to Clive. I'm like, Clive, there's no way he would allow himself to become a zombie. I think the only way would be in order to save someone else's life. It would have to be about someone else and not him. So doing that scene was intense. I mean, it was like so many people banging on the glass. I mean, it was a crazy day. And we didn't have a lot of time to shoot a lot of those action scenes. So these are 1 takes, 2 takes. I mean, we are in and out, so we got to get it right literally the first time.
He was kind of completely thrown headfirst into some of the worst of the zombie drama. He didn't really have time to, he just rolled with it. He hasn't really had time to really come to terms with it and think about what it means. Do you know if we're going to get to see some of that, of how it really affects him when he realizes, okay, so they're zombies?
I think so. I think so. You're going to really see him process it in an honest way. I think when Liv first told him when she stabbed herself, and then in the next episode he called Dale, I was always wondering if he was about to tell her, like, listen, this is going to sound crazy, but partner's a zombie. I know it sounds crazy, you know, and I wish I had iPhone the tape of her, but you have to trust me. But it didn't seem, I don't think there was a danger there yet. It was more just trying to process it. How do I make sense of this? I don't even think the word zombie really was the word he would use to describe it until the Max Rager, until what he saw there. And then he goes, wait a minute, this thing could be very, very dangerous. He had never seen the dangers of it. And so I think approaching this season, you'll see him deal with that in an honest way. And I know I read the first episode, so how he deals with it is I think the fans are gonna enjoy.
It's Clive had to forego his relationship with Babinaux in order to protect Liv and the secret. Do you hope that there's going to be some sort of reconnection there, or maybe getting another love interest?
You know, Jess Harmon is so great as Dale. What she brought to that role, and just working with her was so great. And especially that our last scene together. I mean, it was so emotional. I love working with her. I think it would be great to have Dale back and have Clive going after her. I think it'll be tough because he doesn't want to put her in harm's way. I don't think he'll want another love interest because he don't want to put anyone in harm's way until he figures out how to stop this zombie situation, how to really, really contain it, if not just obliterate it.
Enforcer of the law, is he willing to turn a blind eye to all these crimes that all these people committed just to save the world? Is he going to be willing to forgive and forget, basically?
You know, Clive is known to, he's turned a blind eye a few times throughout the season, you know, in terms of first season, when she killed, forget the character name, it's been a while, but the guy who tried to kill her, and he got cut up by the blades in a boat, and yeah, that one, remember that one? And that the big, she gets stabbed in the hand, she takes a knife, stabs him in the head, and he kind of turned a blind eye to what that was really about in order to protect Liv. So I think, yeah, if he believes in, if what he believes is right, if he goes, this is the right thing to do, then he'll do whatever it is to protect that, and which is why he's gotten a bad reputation when he was on Vice, because he was known for going rogue or going too far to protect whatever he thought was true.
Like you're saying, he's not always on the best footing with the department. Now that he's lost such a big case, now he'll be like actively lying about what he knows about zombies. Is there going to be any like professional repercussions?
I think so. Yeah, I think he's a pariah now. I mean, he blew the Chaos Killer case, and blowing and the Me Cute Massacre case. I mean, these were two cases not only good for himself, but good. Hopefully, I get to work with this guy more too. This is a guy. But also for the department. So yeah, I think he'll be more of a pariah than he was. If you thought it was bad before, it's about to get worse for him now. Thank you guys, appreciate it.